Hello YouTubers, this is CatCon here, and this is LSD Dream Emulator. I'm gonna let you show you what the menu looks like. It's pretty crazy, or a startup screen. Alright, let's start day one. We usually start out in the apartment building. Let's see what the fireplace holds. Nothing. Normally there's a pterodactyl demon monster that usually hides out there. Alright, we're in Japan. It's a very dark color in Japan. This is up, down, left, right type thing. Yes, that is a giant foot. Yes, there's a foot and a hand. There's a head as well. I don't understand what that means, but if you do, please tell me in the comments. Alright, let's go and find some areas here. The, textures will change eventually as the dream progresses. There is different types of worlds. There's the Japan world, there is the, random plains with a giant fish. Let's go say hi to the giant fish. I hope it doesn't eat us. Oh, we linked with the fish. Linking is basically that you can teleport from different areas by touching an object. We are in Japan. It sounds like, oh, hello. This is the geisha type thing. It doesn't have any face. It's kind of strange. This is meant for the PlayStation 1 in Japan. It's a very interesting and very nice game. I enjoy it. It was not dubbed as a horror, but people do subgender it as a horror. I love horror. I enjoy that a lot. I got into horror very young as a kid. About 7 years old, I played a old arcade game that was kind of like Resident Evil, but different. This one right here is a horrible sound. I am very sorry, and I apologize. Please turn down the video a little while. Okay, after that's all done, let's get out. Okay, we see the marchers here, and we also see the Ferris wheel. Okay, so the thing about Resident Evil, it was a old game arcade type thing. It was called the House of the Rising Dead. Okay, so we're in this area that I don't like a lot. It's the giant mouth. Let's touch a wall or something, link where we can go. Different colors mean different things in this game. I don't understand it. After a while, oh, this is where the elephant flies above the pit. If you go off the pit and fall, you immediately wake up. So let's try to prolong the dream. The game I was talking about was like a Resident Evil type thing. I'm sorry, but I'm rambling. I kind of enjoy it. I'm a little tired. The game that I was talking about was called, like, the House of the Rising Dead. It was a kind of, you took this plastic gun in your hand and you shoot things. Well, yeah, and there's like a dog that came out of the door that tried to kill you and all that type of stuff like that. There is this creature that lives in this apartment known as the man baby. Oh, The dream ended. And this is the upper, downer, static, and dynamic. Basically means like static is stillness, dynamic is usually moving. I think that's what it's called, but I don't know. Okay, let's start another dream. Oh, and we occurred a video dream. Let's watch. Very interesting. I heard if you get all the areas blanked out, like in the face, the nose, and the eyes, I heard that a special tone will play. That, of course, is very rare. And I hope to achieve it. I normally achieve a lot of strange things. My dreams usually become very dark. So prepare for a horror trip. Or what people say when they take drugs, a bad trip. That's how you run down the stairs. There's an auto-run system. I guess the game developers thought that it would be tedious moving around those stairs, and also that you might blink with the stairs. I don't know. Let's try to find that man-baby creature that lives within the apartment system. Oh, here's that bed. Yeah, every time you look up and down, it breathes. Let's link with the bed. Alright, we are in the monument area. Oh, and the Sphinx usually scares me sometimes if it just pops out of nowhere. Shock and awe horror is very pretty, interesting, and my classified favorite type of horror is psychological horror. Would you look at that? We actually appeared above, or on the bridge area. There is a glitch where you can occur, or a special area that you can occur above the violence district, that you fly above the city, and occurs a strange random dream. Let's go see those fish head people. I don't really know what they are. They look like they have fish heads, and they're bowing in the water. Japan is a very interesting and beautiful place. I wish to go there someday. And if we do run into the white foxes, I'll try to catch one. I heard that people can catch them in the game here, and you can teleport somewhere nice. This is the head I was talking about. Hello, Mr. Head. Your Buddha type thing? I don't know, very stretched out and pixelated. It'll become very disfigured soon if the different textures will appear, and we are on that same horrific sound. Alright, one thing to talk about here, there is a creature or man or entity, as people would say, that known as the Gray Man. The Gray Man is a man wearing a trench coat. He doesn't move at all. He slides across the floor as if he is some kind of Slender Man-ish creature. But he does not kill you in the game, or he does not teleport like Slender Man. All he does, if he gets close to you, he flashes white and causes your dreams to become slightly dark. Over time, the dreams will become very, very disturbing. I've had a game crash because Mr. Gray Man came out of nowhere. These trumpeters, or like the runners, they're kind of neat looking with their fractally pixelated type texture. If you're wondering what a fractal is, it's a mathematical pattern that uses self-similarity like a kaleidoscope. It has lots of symmetry and geometry and mathematics and art. Very pretty. A little search if you wish. And there's another creepy mouth. I don't like that mouth. I've seen the one mouth where it's the bulging-eyed Buddha, and it's really disturbing. Once I actually spawned here in the room and I turned around and Mr. Big Head Baby decides to headbutt me into a wall. Creepy guy, creepy guy. There is a LSD Dream Emulator remake. I'm excited. about it. I hope that it's either on Steam or any other type of those wonderful programs. Oh yeah, here's Mr. Teddy Bear who walks close to you. He's usually found in Happy Town with the rabbit, or next to a TV with a bunch of bloody drawings. Okay, this is where the Rayman likes to appear, and guess what? There's a train. Let's jump aboard the train. Hey, Mr. Train has a really creepy looking face. Alright, we're in the area that I hate the most. It is a random, glitchy, weird type of area. I don't really know what it is. Yeah, the music gets kind of strange after a while. We're back in Happy Town. There's Happy Town, and there is the Violence District, and also the Moon Tower. Forgot about that one. I don't know all the areas we go to here in this journey, but let's just go on for the ride. That's what I do. I'm very laid back and enjoyable towards this weird stuff. I enjoy weird. If you have any other weird videos you'd like to show me, please leave them in links in the comments. I usually don't like people subscribing if they don't wish to or don't have to. You can subscribe if you wish. I usually don't like the fact that people always go, "You have to subscribe to me, you have to subscribe to me, do it now." I'm like, no. I want to be my individual self. I subscribe if you are in a place within my heart or notable understanding that I enjoy it. Yeah, people say I'm weird, old-fashioned, strange. I don't care. I enjoy it. Alright, we're back out in these plains. I heard that you can see camels and weird people walking around. There is a giant turtle that will shrink or get bigger. And giant trees. I heard there's a giant demon that will try to pull you into a pit around here, and the crystal monument that will pop up. I don't know where that is, but I hope that we do see some neat sort of existence. Oh look, it's one of my friends, the evil weird pterodactyl creature that usually flies off and attacks people. It's pretty interesting. Okay, so we're in the very dark part of the Japan, or Kyoto. There is a LSD Dream Emulator CD-ROM to listen, or disc to listen to. The music is really neat and interesting. I listened to it a lot. Oh, and the dream ended. Let's see, we are close to the eye, but we have to fully mark the eye to enable what I wish to experience. It's a very cute little tiny tune that only lasts for a few seconds. Let's start the dream again. Okay, so we're in the temple. This is not the moon temple where you have to walk up all those stairs and get to the red moon or something like that. There's a geisha. I heard there is a dog that randomly chases after you, and your screen will turn red and you will fall backwards. There is another type of individual that does somewhat interact with you. It's known as the gunman. The gunman is usually in the area of the Violence District, and you see him shoot a individual. Those individuals that are usually strewn. Oh my gosh, the dog! Wow. Okay, I guess the gray man decides to basically allow that to happen. This is really disturbing. I keep saying certain things and it happens. Okay, I have a weird ability to allow awkward things to happen. That's why I don't play horror games with me, because usually awkward and scary things happen randomly with me. Once again, they used to call me Random Cat. Cat is my nickname on here, and also they just added the word random to it, because I literally, yeah, I random stuff happens. Yeah, I hope that we can see some of the stuff that I've seen before. It's like this one area has this ghost of a guy dragging himself on his legs, like teke teke. Or basically it's a person or a girl who was pushed onto a train track and half her body was cut off. And she drags her body around, her arms, head, and torso around to look for her body. Problem is she can't find it, and you basically have to run from her to find it. Oh, here's the gunman. Be careful, he will trigger if you get too close. Yeah, let's see what this weird guy's doing. Uh-oh, we triggered it, and he's coming towards us, and he shot us. And you can see that last frame, you did see the body. Pretty interesting stuff. We're in the machine room. And we're actually in... Oh, we fell out of the stage. That's strange. There was a glitch right there. And it's considerably close to a downer. Normally, the whole downer area would be covered if I was playing by myself. I'm usually the one who gets the downers, never upper. Let's start again. Alright, let's see what happens now. We're in Japan, it looks pretty normal. Not too bad. Gray Man hasn't yet came out. If he does, that's kind of early, because I heard that he's supposed to come out about 10 dreams in. Once he came up when I